Hello. Thank you for joining. Welcome to everyone that's entering. Go ahead and hit that like button. Just decided to hop on a few before I go to bed. Oh my goodness. It's been a long day. This is just a random pop up. Hi, Pammy Pooh. How are you today? Sis, I'm just doing a random pop up, checking in to see how's everyone doing. Hey, Shelly Shell. Thank you for joining, sis. Yes, how's everyone doing? Today is Tuesday. Who y'all? And I'm like, I almost feel like, hey, Lolo. I am. Look, I said it wasn't going to be long. It's Tuesday, y'all. And I'm like, hey, Heaven Bell. Good evening. How are you? It feels like the week, I don't know if it's because I have some things to do this week. It feels like it's going by fast. And that can be a good thing sometimes. Um, but then like tomorrow, okay, when I came home today, my plan was to get some work stuff done. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Hi, Cancer 66. Good evening. We just chatting. Um, my intent was to get some work stuff done, but then I realized that I had to get my son's do my son's hair, wash it. So by the time I did that, I had a meeting, a Zoom meeting, and by the time I did that, Trigger Preacher was on with Michelle Loud and Lou Pop. So I was like, okay, I want to watch this. So I was watching that, and now it's like my whole evening is pretty much gone. And so now the work stuff, I'm probably, gonna have to wing it some of this tomorrow. Hi, Miss Mel. Thank you. Look, girl, my time is getting swallowed up. Oh my goodness. This is a random just check in on everyone. I know there's been a lot going on, and I don't want y'all to get swallowed up in it. Okay. Um, protect, I should say, your peace, okay? Your mental health. Y'all, today I just really hi Dreamy Girl. Thank you for joining. Y'all, we just chatting. I'm just checking on everyone to see how you're doing. Lola, we're praying for you that you feel better. Um, because I know a lot is going on, y'all. Oh, excuse me. See, that's why I said this probably won't even be a long live. Oh my goodness. Um, and just protect your mental. Know when to take breaks. I know yesterday I shut off like YouTube. Like on my way home, I listened to my church music. When I came home, I watched a show that I hadn't watched. So, and I think also I did the live with y'all yesterday, the Married to Medicine. And so it felt different. I felt my spirit was in a different place. Because sometimes, like if you're listening to a lot of just drama and going back and forth and things like that, that stuff can weigh on you. Regardless of how you say, I'm not in it, that affects your spirit. Trigger Preachers live was so amazing. I felt the presence of the Holy Spirit. It was so amazing. Michelle Lau will get her son back in the name of Jesus. Yes, Cancer 66. And I felt that too. When she was praying for her, oh my goodness. Oh, I felt that. And y'all, she's coming back on the open book on February the 17th. She has interviewed with me before. And so what I want this to be is something a little different because we've gotten closer since we've met, like almost what, two years ago. And I want it to be more of like an informal live where she comes on, she can kind of go through a story and answer some questions from you all. I want people to see her humanness, her the real her, because sometimes she's been on different platforms and so forth, and people just hear the story, but she is like a lot of fun. She's down to earth, genuine, and just chill, and hang out. So I want it to be a little different. I do want her to explain the background and go through some things because some people are new to this story. So I do want her to do that, but I also want her to share some milestones, some things that have taken place since this became public. She's been fighting behind the scenes for years, but it wasn't until a recent live, like about a year or something ago, Larry Reed Live, he had shared it with her in a car crying for help because her son, she didn't know what was going on. Cora Jake's husband had been arrested and so forth. So she'll get into that. Um, and so I just wanted to be like us just talking, y'all, talking and just interacting, asking your questions, and really just help stand with her until I really feel like we're at the finish line almost. Like, I feel like this is the last tale that God is about to move in this situation. And even with Trigger Preacher coming in on this, like it's amazing just the timing of everything. And so I feel like she's closer now than she was the 2 years ago to getting her son back. And so, and y'all going against a family like that with the power and the wealth has to be to a certain degree intimidating. That's a big thing. And she's had lawyers and so forth. And some people just don't want to go up against them because they're a powerful family. But God is a great God. And so we just believe in God for a miracle. But yeah, she confirmed that she was going to come on the 17th at 5 p.m. and we'll do the live just here live on YouTube. I was going to do the Zoom like I usually do, like with my other interviews, but I wanted it to be a little different. And so we'll just chill and kind of go through some things and get some things answered, some questions answered. Heaven Bound said, God is healing the brokenhearted. He is supplying your needs. He is correcting what went wrong. God is lifting the faint at heart. He is healing the sick. God is at work in you. Have faith. Amen. Amen. Woo. I believe that, receive that. Heaven bound, you are heaven bound. You always have something encouraging to share. I appreciate that. And we just believe in God for miracles, y'all. We are. Hi Robin, how are you tonight? We're just chatting it up, kind of seeing how is everyone doing. Know a lot has been going on. Just don't get swallowed up in it. Y'all, what also makes things a little easier in the midst of drama and things going on is to kind of ignore it as much as possible, but also to laugh. I noticed today in a chat, we were just laughing and doing other stuff, not really even paying attention. Okay, thank you, Shelly Shell. Not even really paying attention to what was really happening. And so it helps to stay out of things because you know what? Some things are not even our battles. Okay, don't get swallowed up in someone else's battles. Okay, we just got to know when to when to hold them, when to fold them. I don't even know if those are the words to that song. But it's a time for everything. And the Bible even tells us that. Thank you, Robin. I'm happy to have you here. Okay. Yes, sis. To God be the glory. He will right all wrong. Yes. Uh-oh. Hi, Shawnee. Thank you for joining. Hopping on, y'all. We're just doing random live. Just if you want to talk about anything, I'm checking on you all. Michael, turn it down. I'm on the live. Cancer 66 said, we serve a God of miracles. Yes. And I truly believe we're all witnessing one of his miracles through Michelle. When Trigger Preacher was praying, I couldn't stop crying. Yes. I felt that thing. Woo. Yes, Pammy Pooh. I really felt that. That was a powerful prayer. Um, Powerful prayer. And I do, y'all, when you're on the verge of breakthrough, that's usually when the enemy fights the hardest, when you're on the verge of breakthrough. At the end of a thing, you're almost there, but it's like, man, it's like all hell just breaks loose right before there's a breakthrough. And hi, Patricia. Thank you for joining. Heaven Bound said, girl, you took the words right out of my mouth. Know when to fold them. Oh, wait. Know when to fold them. Know when to hold them. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Wow. See, I didn't even know those were all of the words. I know I've heard, no, you have to know when to fold them. Like, seriously, y'all. I mean, that was a song. Thank you, Mel. That was a song, but that's reality. Like, you do have to know, pick it, like, you pick and choose, like, is this for me? Is this my fight? Right? Now, there is a time when God may say to fight. There's a time where God may say to sit down. Like, even with the Michelle Loud thing, okay? There are people who are fighting with her. This is not necessarily our fight, but we have chosen to stand with her to see this thing through. As a mother, it really touches my heart. I even went through, like I told her in the last interview, I can relate too because I went through postpartum depression and grief at the same time. I lost my mother 4 days after having my rainbow baby. Okay. So that was a lot going on. My mom was believing God for grandchildren. And I felt that right when God blessed me, he took her. It was time for her to go. And that was a hard pill to swallow. It was. It was a real hard pill. Speaking of swallowing, it fit in right with the title. Oh my goodness. So it's like there is a time when we join in on the fight. But then there's a time when we say, this ain't my fight. You got to know which one is for you. Okay? And God will tell you when you need to have a seat. Let's see. Oh, what did I click? Heaven Bound said, I just posted that on my Facebook page. Chaos always comes before the breakthrough. Yes, yes. Miss Mel, don't laugh at me. Rosenet, hey sis, how are you? Yes, y'all. I wrote about that in my book. And so with that, it was a time where I didn't even want to bond with my son. You know, it's like, so I get it. She was going through that and she really wanted help, right? Because she already had kids. Then here's this new baby. You going through postpartum depression. So you just need somebody to kind of help, not give your whole child away. She wasn't trying to do that. You know, and so I just think she got caught in a vulnerable situation and time in her life. And the enemy saw that that was a time to pounce and take, what was hers. But Everything that the devil stole, he has to give it back. Okay. Rosie, you relaxing? Yay. Okay. You need to get some rest, sis. Like, seriously. And sometimes we just need a good rest. Don't get swallowed up in just going. Sometimes your body needs to rest. Yes, played on her vulnerability. I believe that too. Sometimes our body craves rest, but we're just so busy with life. Sometimes we have to just take a break from everything and just sit or just sleep. Like, really, really get in the bed and go to sleep. My husband, y'all, and I fuss at him about it, but I don't think he's not listening to me. But every night he wants to play the this airplane like white noise. And I'm like, babe, I don't want to listen to that right now. I want to watch a movie. Well, guess what? Every day he plays it. And guess what? I'm out within 5 minutes. Okay. Listening to an airplane sound. Now, for a person that does not want to get on an airplane, he loves playing the airplane sound. And it knocks me right out every night. And I sleep good throughout the night. Like, seriously. If you are having trouble going to sleep, turn on airplane white noise, okay? Or the rain, the rain sounds. Miss Mel, what? I'm about to get swallowed up in my bed. I know. Hey, girl, you and me both. Rosie said, I can't wait until the kids go away for the weekend. I'm going to really rest. Yes, it's no rest like rest when kids gone, especially when you have the littles. Oh my goodness. And to be honest, I don't even know how that feels. Like, it's rare that I get that kind of time. I can't even tell y'all when the last time I have had, I think one Mother's Day, my husband, he treated me to a hotel stay. And I think that was about 2 years ago. That was about 2 years ago. I'm like, So I'm due for another just single woman retreat by myself. Married single woman retreat. Yes, you already sleepy. Y'all, I was like, I'm gonna hop on for a little bit because I haven't really been on since, let's see, yesterday. Well, I know that my next video isn't until Thursday. That's the Are You Ready video. And then Friday, we're having game night. And then Saturday is the next interview with guest author Asitra Russell. And she's talking about her book 100% Healed. And it's about her journey after losing her daughter and going through a divorce. So this is going to be interesting. So if you know of anyone that has lost a child or has gone through a divorce, invite them on to listen this Saturday. Rosie said, "Open book. I really need a vacation. Vacation is it's so tiresome when everyone is pulling on you. Woo, child. Yes, sis. Okay, and that's our role. Like, as mothers, it's like, especially when you're married and so forth, like, you have various hats where you have to keep things in balance, but you have to also take care of yourself. So we become like the master of multitasking, but it's like we have to be intentional about taking care of ourselves, like having that protected time. Patricia, this Friday, it is at 8 p.m. Central. So, like, right now it's 10 o'clock Central. Um, so whatever time it is there, Like if you're an hour ahead, then it would be 9 o'clock. If you're behind, it would be 6 o'clock. I mean 7 o'clock. So it depends on your time zone, but 8 o'clock central. Yes, that's how I feel. Like everybody playing tug of war with me. Yes. So in that, y'all, you have to protect your me time. One thing that helps me with that is getting up before everybody else. Okay. I know we don't want to, and some of us we try to snooze on through. But if you know you have kids and a husband, then maybe getting up an extra 30 minutes where you have time to say, okay, I'm just gonna sit. Even if it's to sit quietly, meditate. Sometimes I put on my church gospel music. Sometimes I want to listen to some other type of music, or I'm watching a show or a live I'm trying to catch up on. The house is so quiet, and that's my time, right? And so, turn it down, Micah. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Y'all, my son, he's the 6 year old. He likes to stay up with me. And he has school tomorrow. I'm like, look, you need to go to bed. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. See? So one of my children, she's already in the bed. But I have one that he just wants to hang up under me and go to sleep late. And I'm like, sir, you need to be in the bed. And so my time is in the morning and on my way to work. You know, when you're in the car by yourself, that's my time. Or when I go grocery shopping. Okay, I don't want nobody to go with me. Let me just take my time. I'm in the car chilling, or even washing my car. Although, thank you so much, Shelly Shell. Um, Even though my husband he can wash the cars or whatever, y'all, I like to take my car to the car wash myself. I know the feeling, love, and I work for my mama as well. Oh wow, yeah, you have a lot going on, Rosie. We praying for you to have that balance. Okay, yes, you got to take care of yourself, sis. But washing the car is therapeutic to me, and so I like going to the car wash, just having the music playing, and you know how like sometimes when you're driving through the car wash and let's see. Miss Mel said, "Me too. I just came from my mom's house. I'm so tired, but my old man gets home from work in 2 hours, and I know he gonna wake me up." Oh, my husband used to work the night shift too, and y'all that that used to like because you want to just be sleep, but sometimes you trying to wait on them, make sure they get home safely and things like that, and so it would break my sleep because I would doze off, and then it would break my sleep. um, but it's like, oh, okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, truck drivers are gone. Pammy Pooh said, I love washing my car. Also, yes, I love washing my car. Um, and so y'all, okay, so every time I go through the car wash, when they tell you to drive up, just take your hands off the wheel and things like that. It makes me think about this is a time of God showing what it feels like to have full trust and faith in Him. Because when you go to the car wash and they put your car on the little wheel thing, it says take your hands off the steering wheel and take your feet off the brake and put your car in neutral. Your car is steady going through that machine and you're not controlling it. And the steering wheel moves side to side. It works the same way with having faith in God for the things that you're trusting Him with. You have to take your hands off the wheel and allow God to do it. And every time I go through the car wash, I always think about that. I'm like, Lord, thank you. Like, this is reminding me. Open book, I love to take a ride and just think peacefully. Yes. Hi. D3, now how do I say that? I always see it, but I don't know how to say it. I hope I'm saying it the right way. Thank you for joining. When I go to the nail shop and get my nails, pedicure, eyebrows done, I tell them to take your time, no rush. I need to enjoy the moment. Yes, savor the moment. Yes, that's peaceful too. So it's like you have to purposefully, is it, let's see, purposefully? I think, yeah, do it on purpose. Okay. You have to carve out the time, because if we don't carve it out, we won't do it. Just like me and my husband, I said, well, we need to carve out date nights because we just don't do them because it's hard to find a babysitter and things. So we're gonna have to be more intentional because we miss that. We really do. Here and there we'll go somewhere, but we need to do that more often. Yeah, we got to be intentional because if they don't have you healthy and whole, what are they going to do? Okay, so we have to. Hi, Scorpio. Thank you for hopping on, Scorpio Goddess. Okay, Diva. Okay. Thank you for correcting me on that. Oh my goodness, I've always wondered. Now I have a chance to actually ask. Yes, thank you, Miss Mel. Thank everyone for joining. Y'all, this is a random pop-up just to kind of check in, see how you're doing, making sure you don't get swallowed up in life in just the drama and just everything. Okay, it's just open discussion, anything you want to talk about. That's all we're doing. Because I know it's been a lot going on. I try to make light of situations, try to bring some type of humor. Can't take things so seriously, because it will take you far into another place. Oh, it will take you. 'Cause I know I wanted to say something today, and I was like, "Whoo, let me hold my tongue." Open book. Do you have any ideas for Valentine's Day for yourself or for the babies? Now I for my children, I usually will go and get them like little gifts, like teddy bears. One year I even wrote little notes, put those on the door for them. Every day I had a little special note. Y'all, that took some planning. I was like, "Woo, what day are we on?" I did that for like 5 days, I think, that week. And then just take them out to eat because it falls on a Wednesday. We'll probably just do like a little family Valentine's dinner, and then me and my husband will probably go somewhere that weekend. But yeah, we'll probably just do something simple like that because they are happy with candy. That's pretty much all they want is candy. And I try not to give them too much candy because, especially my son, he had a couple of cavities. My daughter been doing good with the cavities, but yeah, I don't know what my husband is planning, but I'm gonna do that for the kids. How are y'all doing this evening? Life and taxes is definitely swallowed. Oh my goodness! So do you do taxes, Scorpio Goddess? Oh my goodness. You know what? Y'all, I am so grateful for the tax preparer. I was looking for a new one this year, and thank the Lord for directing me to somebody I used to work with, because I thought, I was like, every year I get nervous, like, oh my goodness, I hope I don't owe and so forth. But they don't play. They did not play. I was trying to get every little deduction I could. Oh my goodness, I got that part over with. Um, so yeah, I know how that goes. These tax preparers, y'all are super busy. Anyone else have plans for Valentine's Day? Okay, you do your own. Okay. Well, shoes, that's also hectic. Doing your own taxes too? That is, ooh, well, at least you get to save some money though when you do your own taxes. And y'all, I took my undergrad degree is in business management, and I have real degrees, okay? And I took an accounting, some accounting classes. Y'all, I would not want to be a tax preparer because it's a lot of different rules. I probably have forgotten that stuff by now. A lot of different rules and so forth that you have to remember. Whew. So I take my hat off. A lot of it is done on the computer, but still, it is crazy. Rosie said, I wanted to shower my babies with gifts. And at church, we talked about having a dinner for husband and wives or serious dating couples. Yes, that's fun. That's actually fun. I remember at work one year, and this was when I was single, but it was this guy, and he did hair, he could cook really well, y'all, and it was like at a call center. This guy, he was so nice, and I told him I'd never forget this in life. He was so nice. He spent his own money. He prepared, when I tell you, an elegant meal for the single women on our in our department. He prepared like an Italian dinner, had it decorated so nice and pretty. He even dressed up that day to come, and prepare our plates. But that was so much fun. It was so much fun. So, having something even simple like that, where I know some couples are even investing in having a chef come to their home where you don't have to go out, but the chef comes to your home and fixes the food for you and decorates. I have a friend that does that. She has a catering business. Shelly said my daughter did mine TurboTax too. Okay. I see we got some TurboTaxes. Okay. We both work on Valentine's Day. All I want is a day to myself. No driving or nothing. Order takeout. Now, Miss Mel, do you have children? How many children do you have? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, let's see. Rest in peace to EITC. The more funds you make, the less you get from that. Thank God for growth and his blessings. I can't ball out of control with 10,000 because I make too much. Oh my goodness, you're so right. The more you make, the less of that you see. That is so true. But the more you make, the less you really kind of look forward to income tax. Like, seriously. If you think about it, most of the business, like corporations and especially when I was single, man, they ate me up in taxes. I got swallowed up in taxes because you don't have to get big refunds like that. And so when you make a whole lot of money, you really don't look forward to tax time because you're hoping that you can either break even or not owe too much. I know that's right, man. Oh, today or Valentine's Day? Yep. So it's tax time. It's Valentine's Day. It's Oh yeah, we get another day off too. What is that for? President's Day this month. And it's a leap year. Y'all, oh, it's a whole leap year. I received that thing. We leaping into some stuff. Okay. Man, I have three. Wow. 18, 20, and 22. My girls 20 and 22. They have their own house. It's just my son at home. Okay, 18. So yeah, see, so you're out of the toddler phase or the young children phase. Okay. But see, that's a whole different ball game when they're grown like that. Okay, Valentine's Day, yes, we work too. Yeah, you have a whole different woo set of issues. I guess if they're young, you have a set. When they get older. I'm sorry, 50,000 is still lower class and we should get all the credit for it. Right. I agree. Because look at the cost of living. Okay, they're not taking that into consideration. Baby, stuff is sky high. If you making $50,000 nowadays, and you take into consideration how much you have to pay for groceries, that's like making 15,000. I'm like, come on now. Gas high, groceries high. I mean, it seems like when you go to the grocery store, they're up there saying starting everything with $6, $6.99, $5.99, $7.99. I'm like, when did a pack of ground meat, not ground meat, lunch meat cost $6? Like, prices have gone up on everything. I wear like Clinique, like pressed powder, and y'all, I remember years ago it used to be $16. I went to get one. Guess how much it was? $42. I'm like, how did things go that were $16 10 years ago are now $42? That's a lot of money. Like, seriously. I told my husband that we need to go on ahead and go to LVF and have us some babies. What? Oh, IVF. Yes. You know what? But then you're going to put out the money for those babies. Okay. You almost done. 14 to 15. When you bring another baby in, you have Pampers, milk, daycare. I know daycare was like a mortgage. Okay. I'm the only child. My mom is bedridden, so it becomes a lot at times. Taking care of two households, I get overwhelmed a lot. I'm glad my children are older and can take care of themselves. Yes, that is a lot. And my mom was like that too, before she passed away. But I was here in, well, I lived in Houston, but then I moved. And so it was my stepfather and my brother. They were there, to take care of her and things like that. So I can understand, because that is a lot when you're taking care of two households. You have to really take care of yourself, because sometimes the caregivers, they have so much on them, so much stress and pressure, and they get tired. You have to really, really be intentional on protecting your you time, just for your health sake. Okay. And that goes for anyone. You only get one of you. One of you. Michael, go in there. Go ask daddy. Okay, well, I don't need to tell you. He wants goldfish. I said, go ask daddy. Well, I don't know if he gonna give me some. What if he tell me no? Well, then no. Hi, lady love. Thank you for joining. We're just on here tonight, just chatting. Open topics. Let's see. But yes, take care of self. Scorpio Goddess said, I work from home. I'm a daycare. Okay, so you must have owned daycare. My job also pays so much amount for IVF or adoption. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. That's a blessing there. Wow. She caught COVID twice. The last time she caught it, it took away her mobility. Wow. Girl, I am so sorry to hear that. Well, I pray for complete and total healing, that God will work a miracle and that she will be able to walk again. I know that He can work miracles and that He will heal her body and that everything will function the way He called it to function. In Jesus' name. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you're saying you would be the daycare. I thought you said you had a daycare. I know that's right, because daycare, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. I'm done. 25. Shelly says she has 25, 22. So it's just me and my 14-year-old daughter now, done with the kiddos. I know that's right. Girl, hey, I get it. COVID is the devil. Yes, yes. Thank you, sis. She just turned 69 on February 1st. Blessed to still have her. I know that's right, baby. Oh, that is a blessing. That is. I miss my mom, y'all. Oh, and I try not to think on it too much, but I miss my mom. She was my best friend, and she had passed away about almost 7 years ago. Because my son, I can always go by his birthday. It was like 4 days after his birthday, and then her birthday was 4 days after she passed away. And yeah, it just feels funny, like the things in life that I want to share with her, like different milestones and things that the children do. I'll be wanting to share it with her, but she's not here. I have recordings of her voice and things like that. So if I tell anyone your mom is still living, y'all do right by your mothers, love on them, hug them as much as you can, spoil them, because you get one mother. You really do. Let's see. Shelly, my babies are 4, 2, and 1. Woo! One girl. That 2 and 1. That about took us out. And it was like me and my husband, like my husband's older than I am. And I was already 38. I said, Lord, you gave me kids at an age when I'm on 1 or 2 nerves. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Like when I was in my prime, 20, I probably could have handled it better. Oh my goodness. 7 and 9, Pammy Pooh. Okay. So I have a 7. She's about to be 8. And then my son is 6. He's about to be 7 in September. Shelly Shell said, "All Rose now, my grandgirls are 5 and 7 months. Woo! 7 months. Thank y'all for your prayers. Yes, you only get one. Yes. So I'm happy that you're blessed. Hi, Miss Lisa. Thank you for joining. We're just doing a random live just to check in on you all, see how you're doing, making sure you don't get swallowed up in life in hard times, in drama, and all that's going on. Them COVID babies are fun, ain't they? My sons learned how to walk, I think, around COVID time, too. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so Pammy Pooh, I skipped this one. Pammy Pooh said, boy 7, girl 9. Okay. Rosenet, 4, 2, and 1 child. I just got a hot flash with them ages. Right. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Shelly. Girl, I used to talk to my mama every day. And then multiple times a day. Anytime something happened, let me call my mama. Don't mess with me either. My oldest is 32 and a 26 and an adopted daughter of 16. Okay. But I had her since she was 12. She's my little sweetheart. Oh, yeah. And Lady Love, you don't even look like you would have children 32 and 26. Oh, my goodness. And a 12-year-old. Wow, that's a blessing. Hi, Chatty Kathy. Thank you for joining. We're just doing a random live, just checking in with everyone, making sure you don't get swallowed up. Okay, and all that's going on right now. Protecting our mental. Let's see. I was late having kids too. I had my first at 29. I got them out of the way. I know that's right. Yes. Yes, adoption. That's awesome. You're welcome, Lady Love. Man, that is awesome. Y'all, yeah, so y'all have children that are up there, getting up there in age. Y'all leaving me behind, me and Rosie. We still trying to find some us time. Chatty Kathy said, I love it. You're building a great platform. Wish you all the best. Have a great live. Thank you, Chatty Kathy. Your presence means the world to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Yes. The backseat bus driver. Oh my goodness. The picture on my profile is from last year. You still look young, Lady Love. You do not look like you have a 32 or a 26-year-old. Wow. I turned 20 the same year my firstborn was born was born in 2000. He's been deceased since 2008. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. Ooh, my prayers to you, Miss Mill. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Open book, yes, ma'am. I'm about to run like a gingerbread man. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. Yes, I talked about that in my book too, about just the loss. I had two miscarriages, and a lot of people didn't talk about that until recent years. And it wasn't until I actually had my miscarriages and I kind of shared it with people, is when people around me started sharing their stories. And I was like, wow, you'd be amazed at how many people have gone through miscarriages that don't talk about it because it just wasn't something that you talked about. But now it's more prevalent where people are sharing that information, and doctors are trying to be more proactive when they find out that a woman has lost a child. If they're still trying to conceive, they run more tests to get ahead of certain things and so forth. So, in my book, I just wanted to encourage women that's not anything to be ashamed of or feel like it's your fault, but just to have an outlet and to get it out and talk about it, that there are other women or families who have gone through that. And I got what I prayed for, though. I wanted two boys and two girls. Oh, that's amazing. Prayers and much love, Miss Mill. Yes. Yes, it's called The Common Thread. It's on Amazon. So far, I have the ebook. Next month in March, my plan is to release the paperback copies. Um, and I can drop that link just for anyone who's interested. But it's a book of testimonies of different areas of my life. It's testimonies to increase your faith and to bring encouragement. And so that was one of the testimonies that I shared um, in there. And y'all, it was so like amazing how there's this group here, I know locally, and I think they're in other cities too. Yes, I sure can. Scorpio Goddess. It should be on there, but I'll see. I don't know if this link is going to work, but I put it in the chat too, just in case. But it's called The Common Thread on Amazon. But it was amazing. It's this group called the MEND organization, MEND. And so a friend of mine, he went to that church that started the organization. It's mainly for families who have lost, had miscarriages, stillbirths, or children of young ages that had passed away. Yes, I am going to. I am Scorpio Goddess. That is my plan, to have like a book release party. I want to do a book tour and so forth. Thank you so much, Lady Love. Thank you so much. God bless y'all so much. Um, and y'all, it was so amazing because when you go through something like that, you do sometimes feel like you're by yourself. Well, this whole organization had hundreds of families who have gone through this. And so they have this day where um, it's all about your family coming to honor your baby, where they have this room and people can bring just like mementos or things that they had for their children. And it looked, I mean, y'all, it was so gorgeous. Like, I know it just probably sounds like, what is that? But you could put, I mean, anything that you had that you wanted to, little cards that you could write on and things of that sort. Thank you, Miss Mel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And y'all, and so you walk down this path and they call out, because you would never hear your child's name during graduation. They call out every child's name. They give you a Christmas ornament. You hang them on this little tree there. You can take it home with you, also. Now, the part that got me and which really helped bring me through a point of deliverance, I should say, because I was having anxiety attacks. I didn't want to go to the baby department in stores. I didn't really even want to go to baby showers. It was such a trigger during that time. And I remember they gave us these balloons, and they said you could write messages on the balloons and so forth. And so I wrote the message, excuse me, on the balloon. And y'all, they told us to, they had like a song playing, and they told us to release the balloons. So as I released the balloon and we were recording, I looked into the sky, y'all, and there were hundreds of balloons, pink, blue, and white. And it just overwhelmed me because all I could see were babies carrying their balloons to heaven. And it was on that day that me and my husband cried, and that burden. And I just felt such a release that day, until I never had another anxiety attack after that moment. It was so surreal. I have never seen anything like that in my life. And it was nothing but God that led us to that place. Hi, Kay Renee. Thank you so much for joining. And so I talked, I think, a little bit about that in there, but that was a point, a turning point. And so after that, God started surrounding me with women who had gone through that. And I was like, God, sometimes the things that we go through in life, it's not just for us, but it's for someone else that's coming up behind us, or that have already gone through that, and they just need someone to talk to from time to time about it, that can really understand. There are some things that you can minister to others about that no one else can reach them like you, because you have been through it. Okay. So that's why we share our testimonies. And in the book, I talk about how we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Your word of testimony could be the very thing that could bring deliverance to someone else. Rosie said, one thing seriously, I can say honestly that I don't think nothing in this world beats being a great woman or mother. It teaches you about yourself and how to gently love someone else. Yes, I totally agree. It is a selfless love. Baby. Okay, nothing is more rewarding too. I had 3 miscarriages. I adopted my 2 children out of foster care. I got my daughter at 3 days old and my son at a week. Oh, wow, Pammy Pooh. Look at God. And you know what, Pammy Pooh? I'm glad that you said that, because that is also something to highlight, that a lot of women want to become mothers, and some have difficulty conceiving, because sometimes we don't think about that. We just think, this is my dream. I want to be a mother. I'm going to have kids. But not knowing, sometimes it may be a little harder for some of us than it is others. Well, God can bless us to be mothers in different ways. Okay. Whether it's a mother figure to some little girl, adoption, natural conception, what do they call it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my gosh, a surrogate. Okay, we can become mothers to others in various ways. I remember as a teacher, I thought of myself as their mother sometimes, and God was teaching me even then how to take care of children. Okay, now I never went lower than 5th grade, 4th grade. think fourth grade. I was like, Lord, now I don't feel anointed in this age group. Now put me with some fifth graders. Okay. Put me with some middle schoolers. I get them straight. Okay. Baby, I never went lower than fourth. So this is a different rodeo. Shelly Shell said, that's beautiful. I went through it as well. Whew, sis, I'm praying. I understand. Awesome, Pammy Pooh. Rosie said, Pammy Pooh, all prayers, love, and it's awesome what you have done. Yes. Whew, praise God. Thanks, Lady Love and Rosie. Pammy Pooh, wow, you're a blessing, love. Yes. I agree. Okay, Mel. Lady Love said, Pammy, I got my youngest when my sister-in-law passed of brain cancer. My husband was alive, then died of the same thing. His cancer spread throughout his body. Y'all have some powerful testimonies that God is still with you. You've gone through some things in life that have been hard, but God has been with you. Wow. Oh my goodness. These testimonies are blessing me tonight. He will turn your pain into your passion to minister, to uplift, embrace, and encourage others. Yes, K. Renee. Okay. I need you to put that. That needs to be on a t-shirt or framed or something. I love that quote. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, we must pray for each other. That's so true. That's so true. Because you never know what people are going through. And people act out sometimes different ways. You have to probably get to know a person to know their way. Some people get quiet. Some people just are loud and boisterous and always angry, seemingly. Okay. Some people, I mean, it's like you just have to pay attention to people. Um, and they will show you that right now I'm going through something. And some won't say it, but um, the more we get to know each other, the more we know when something's going on. And y'all, don't be afraid to, of course, be led to the right people, but don't feel like you're alone, if that makes sense. Like, God is, for one, always with us, but there's also someone, I think we built, even here in this whole, like, I've met so many sisters and brothers in this whole saga thing. Not everything out of this is bad. Some things were divine connections that led to something else. Okay. So I feel like sometimes it's like a little family. Some of us started off with Jaffe. Shout out to Jaffe. I miss Jaffe. I hope he comes on for a live. And our core group, we are still seeing each other in lives. That's been almost 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And then I've met more people and more people. And it's like we become like a little family. And so that's why I kind of do these types of lives, because we hear so much throughout the day, and it can become draining. Well, this is a place to just release, just have an encouraging word, just kind of talk about other things, and it relaxes you. Like today, one of the teachers, she came to me, and I told her, I appreciate your vulnerability and transparency. She asked me to pray with her. And I was like, working on something, but I pushed that away. And God just laid on my heart some things to pray for her, And she said she felt a peace. And I'm like, you know what? You have to hold on to that peace. Stay in your place of peace. So when things around you start coming and trying to get that peace, You have to stay in the center of it and hold on to it. Don't let the peace go. Okay, when Peter was walking on the water, he was doing good. Till stuff started coming around him, he got distracted and started sinking and so forth. That's when we start sinking and feeling swallowed up. Okay? Stay in your place, I should say, of peace. I think my experience with having the babies was dealing with the depression of thinking if I was a good mom and the balance of things outside of having new babies as well. Yes, Rosie. Yep. And depression, that can affect you too, especially as a mom too. Because it's like you feel like life has to continue. Like when I was going through grief and postpartum depression, I felt like life continued. I didn't have a chance to say, oh, the world just needs to shut down for about 2 months because I lost my mom. No. Guess what? I lost my mom and life continued. I had 2 children and a husband that I had to continue to live for and to do for and to feed and so forth. And so sometimes we don't get just the time probably that we need to grieve and to get through depression and things like that. It's like we quickly have to get back into it because if we stay too long, that's not a good thing either. I love your channel already. I feel the presence of the Holy Spirit. Oh, thank you, Kay Renee. Yes, because I was praying over this channel. Y'all, I always want God, whether it's to have fun. Of course, I love to have fun and laugh and things like that. It's a certain limit because I want his presence. I want him to bless the channel. Okay, because I don't take things for granted. He gives us platforms for a reason, and I don't want to abuse that. I want to use it for things to edify, to build up, encourage, and standing for justice and things like that. So thank you so much for that confirmation. Yes, I miss Jaffe too. Wonder what old Jaffe doing. Yes, K Renee, I love y'all so much. Let's see. Miss Mel said, yes, we've been rocking it hard. Yeah. Yes, Miss Mel was one of those core. You know what, Shelly? I think because he had the new baby and then he's driving trucks right now. I think a lot of that plays into it. Yes, amen. Thank you, Pammy Pooh. Yes, we must continue to pray and love on one another. Yes, I agree. I totally agree. Shelly, yeah, ever since he had his baby girl started. Yes. Okay, I didn't see her coming, but yep. Okay. Right, Rosie. Yeah. We just have to continue to lift each other up, y'all. Don't get too stressed. Um, you know, try not to take on things that too much does not for you to take on. Some stuff we just let the chips fall as they may. We do. Yes, congrats to Jaffe Shelly. Shout out to Shelly, the only mod in here tonight. I appreciate you, girl. Oh my goodness. Because y'all, this was spur of the moment. But it's like when I talk to y'all, I feel energized. Because I was sleepy at first. Now I'm like, yeah, what we gonna talk about? What we doing? Oh my goodness. I felt energized. Yes. So game night. If y'all even have game ideas, let me know. I'm gonna look up some more different types of games. I actually had so much fun with the Family Feud. That was a lot of fun. So we'll continue to do. I want to do Family Feud again, but I want to add some different games. Yes, Lady Love. I choose my own battles. Yeah, Shelly holding it down. Oh my gosh, I appreciate that. Yeah, you have to know which battles are yours. You really do. I try not to just do too much. Like I was gonna do, y'all. I was telling Shelly and Lolo this today. I said, and I was so tempted, but I was busy at work. Oh, Pammy Pooh, God bless you. See, he always know what we need because I was gonna go to sleep, but I just felt like I needed to just do a live. And I was like, well, I'm gonna title it. I don't even know. I just think it's spur of the moment. Don't get swallowed up. Like we joke about that, but that's real life. Oh my gosh. Scorpio Goddess said, sharing my time between you and another live while playing Candy Crush and Cookie Jam. You know what, Scorpio? I did not know that they still had Candy Crush. I didn't know that was still out. Oh my goodness. His wife just had a birthday. Okay. Happy birthday to Joffy's wife. You know, I would have been asleep. Yes. Shelly, thank you, sis. I mean, you hanging in there because once you drink that coffee, you're going to be good. Y'all, she drinks coffee before bedtime. That would keep me up. I had to step away from YouTube for a while to protect my peace. My peace was being disturbed with all the drama. Yes, you have to know when to step away, Mel. Like, seriously. Seriously, I did yesterday on some stuff. Even today, I kind of stepped away from some stuff today. It's definitely in real life. I understand that. Know which battles are ours and also know when to get out of God's way. Yes. Yes, I totally agree. You have to know when to get out of his way. Yeah, I was telling them today, but I kind of got busy at work. I wanted to do a live that said when doing too much goes wrong. And y'all, what I wanted to do with that live was do nothing but get on there and just have like a panel, us three, and we would say, girl, and just start laughing. And girl, but then and just start laughing. Do you know just by the title and people thinking that some drama was about to go down, you will get hundreds of people coming to that live. It was just to prove a point. You will get hundreds of people. But what would we do? Just be in there laughing and be like, y'all thought y'all was coming over here to see something. I'm telling you, that's how it works. It is just so, you have to laugh some stuff off. Like, seriously. You really have to laugh. I don't either. Mm-mm. And God is not the author of confusion. Like, seriously. Yes, it can definitely affect your health as well. Yes, that stuff will eat you up. Cookie Jam and Candy Crush. I never even heard of Cookie Jam, but I haven't heard of anyone doing Candy Crush in forever. Wow. Oh, okay, Renee, I'm serious. We were just gonna sit on panels saying, girl, but did you hear and just start laughing? But then I heard and just start laughing. Y'all, do you know I probably would have gotten, I might try it one day. I probably would have gotten 1,000 views just with a catchy title and people thinking they about to come hear some mess. Oh my goodness. Yes, sis. I'm telling you, we should try it one day. Okay? I'm telling you. It will prove a point. Oh, that was funny. Just me thinking about that. It was hilarious. And then people think, oh, okay, I'm gonna come over there and oh, let me tell you what Open Book Them was over there doing. Girl, what? Who they was talking about? Girl, they were over there just laughing. They think they sleep. They over there just laughing. Like, what would you be able to say? Okay, Shelly. Like, what would you be able to say? They were laughing. Laughing at who? Girl, I don't know. They were just over there laughing. Oh, I'm telling you, that's what it looks like sometimes. Like you don't even know what people talking about. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is hilarious. I might have to try that one day. Okay, let's see. Scorpio goddess said I refuse to play Monopoly. My in-laws be set tripping on that game, so I can't do it. I can't do it. I've heard about it, but I don't need anything else to take up my time. Like, seriously. That Monopoly, I heard people are getting just so into it. Nothing. Right. Nothing, Shelly. I play Monopoly every day faithfully. Miss Mill. Oh my goodness. Girl, are you serious? Wow. I've heard about it. But I just, oh, y'all. I can't do anything because I already know if I get hooked on that, I already know this is going to take up my time. And I'm up here trying to get my business stuff like really, really going. I'm working my channel over here, my Facebook page. I'm trying to hit some goals over there. Y'all just make sure you're sharing the channel. I am 60, I think 65 away. I'm 65 subscribers away from the 1.5K goal. And so once we hit that, that's when we're going to do another big giveaway. Let's see. Rosie said, me too. Candy Crush and Cookie Jam calms my anxiety, gets my brain flowing. Do what it takes, Scorpio goddess. Okay, do whatever it takes. Hey, I'm happy that you know what it takes. Oh my goodness, y'all! I like to actually color. That relaxes me. I like to listen to music. Um, Queen Unique, she had I had won a prize when Tip did like a prize, I think game night or something. And y'all, she sent this little water, it's like a waterfall, but it lights up and y'all, it's so relaxing. But I gotta put some more water in it. And that thing will put you to sleep before you know it. But that relaxes me. Oh, thank you so much, Lady Love. I appreciate that. Cause y'all, it takes work. I'm gonna tell you. Creativity. Y'all, why is he still up? Hold on one second. Sorry. Yes, music. I love music, y'all. I love different types of music. Although some people, like Shelly, they think I don't know secular music. Like, I don't just listen to gospel. I listen to a variety. I used to be a marching band. My husband plays the drums. So we know some music. Yes, puzzles. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Shelly. If you gave me a puzzle book and a pencil, I would also do Sudoku. Yes, it's a challenge that I like. That's a good one too. And I like the little crossword puzzles too. Pouring some water in this thing. Yep, it's a little fountain. Okay, Miss Mel said yes, waterfalls would definitely do it for me. It's very therapeutic. And like writing in your journal, that's therapeutic as well. Oh, yes. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear that? It's a little waterfall. But it is so relaxing. So yeah, find what works for you. But make sure you be intentional on making time. I like jazz. The saxophone is my favorite instrument. Yes. Just sitting at a jazz club. Oh my goodness. Let's see. That thing is loud. I don't want anybody thinking I'm in the restroom. I'm gonna scoot it over. Be like, is open book in the restroom? No. That's my little waterfall sound. Yes, like those rain sounds. That, oh my goodness, or on the beach, that can help too. Y'all, my son, he must have really gotten sleepy. Pammy Pooh laughed. Yeah, I was like, let me move it because it's like getting louder. Oh my goodness, like, what's that sound? I'm like, tomorrow is Wednesday, and I have to teach the children's Bible study. I'm like, oh my goodness. That'll be tomorrow evening. And then we're live again Thursday and Friday and Saturday. But this is fun. It's therapeutic for me too. Yep. Hey, Tiff, how are you? Thank you for joining. Look, we just popped up tonight. I was like, let's just make sure everybody not getting swallowed up in everything. Okay, life, drama, all of that. Thank you for joining, though, hopping on, supporting. I appreciate that. Yes, it was a pop up live. Oh my goodness. Because I actually was about to go to bed. And then I was like, I'm going to go live just for a little bit. Nobody was live. And so we just been on here chatting, talking about kids, all kind of stuff. Yes. Tiff in his house. Tiff had us laughing. It was funny. Oh my goodness. I think two of the biggest roasters that I know on YouTube would be Tiff, and I don't know if y'all know Gerald. I keep getting swallowed, but every time I got it, I love it. I know that's right. Oh my goodness. I know that's right. Oh wow, that's too funny. Man, you better get out. I don't know if y'all know Gerald from the North Carolina beat. If y'all heard of him, y'all, I would not want to be on his bad side. Him and Tiff, I think, are main two that I know in life that can roast people without taking a breath. And it's stuff that you don't even think about. I'm so tickled. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't see where they get it from. Free tip. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. Y'all, it is like so funny. I've never just been a roaster. My brother, he probably can roast good. But I can't just, yeah, free tip. Okay. I just can't think of it so fast. Now, I can be sarcastic. You know, the Lord has been working on me. I'm a work in progress. It used to be worse, like way worse. But if you take me there, I can get sarcastic. And then there's a part two, number two of me, that when I get upset because it takes a lot to get me there, I just see red and just go for it. You definitely need to do a stand up with Mike Epps. Oh my goodness, K Renee with Mike Epps. That would be hilarious. Yes, we love you too, Tim. Break room 411. Yeah, y'all. I'm just like, OMG. Yes, I follow North Carolina beat. Yes, okay. He plays no games. Y'all, I every time I be like, oh my goodness. Now I don't know if y'all watch Larry Reed live too. I don't he'll take a break, but he has something called the reading room. Well, where he'll read you. Like he'll say stuff that'll cut you so fast. And you like, oh, you know, but I just love like to have fun. That's just my thing. I love to have fun. And some people just funny, like they have that natural humor. They know how to just Jones people. It's funny. Yep. So I'm glad y'all hopped on with me. My son finally decided to turn it in. Yes, the baddest blogger. Yes. He plays no games. Like seriously, I would not want to be on his bad side. Cause I don't know. Do y'all know S. Ronnie? That's usually in the chat sometimes. She's a mod for him. And she's in that chat going out too and laughing. That's why when I did this title though, I thought about her too, because she really jokes about that a lot too with the swallowed up part. Because man, it is hilarious. Yes, me too. I do too. I haven't seen her in a while, even in his chat. I hope she's okay. Because I've seen a couple of his lives recently, and she wasn't in there. And she's usually in our chats or over there. So hopefully she's okay. But yeah, oh, okay, too. Yeah, because I hadn't seen her in like a week or so. Hmm. Well, y'all, I am not going to hold y'all. I really thoroughly enjoyed this live tonight, just chatting. Lady Love said, good night, all. I got to get my butt up in the morning for work. Enjoy the rest of the night, ladies. You and me both, okay? Because I looked at the time, I'm like, uh-oh. Look, Tip, no, I love you too, Tip. They be up all times of the morning. That's the night crew, okay? Me, like right now, I'm usually asleep by now or in the bed now. Oh my goodness, but good night to you all. I love you all and hope you have, yes, K Renee, blessed rest. And we will be back on Thursday, this Thursday at I believe 7 p.m. Central. I did post it. So if you want to thank you Tim. If you want to, yes, Shelly, thank you. Um, click the notification on so that it'll beep and notify you on that day, just so you don't miss it. Because I know some people wanted to do yesterday, but they got the time wrong. So just turn on the notification because I've set all of the lives through February's, I think, 17. Yes. Good night, Pammy Pooh, Patricia. Good night, Miss Mel. Get swallowed up in the bed. Good night, Tim. I love y'all. And good night, K Renee. I will see you all on Thursday. Good night, Miss Love. We're about to hop up. Come on back Thursday. Good night, Pammy Pooh. Yes, swallowed up in this bed. Y'all have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye bye.